people, welcome to Footy Fans TV. I hope you're all doing well. Wow, the Prem is back. So we're going to go through, we're just going to discuss everything. Let's just get straight into it. So the first game that we're going to talk about, which one do you want to do?
Arsenal gets Fulham. Great game.
Yeah?
Willian was on point. On point. He was so good. 3 assists, although the first one is not an assist for me.
Yeah.
Never an assist. It's a shot, straight in, that's a goal. 1-0, that's not an assist. They put it down as an assist. He's already starting. First game, 3 assists. can't do better than
Trying
that.
to match KDB out
that's
here.
Very good, very good.
The thing for me was, watching the game, I think Arsenal's defence looked really, really sketchy. I don't think they looked that assured, especially in the first few minutes of the game. The other thing that I observed is Arsenal play a really high line. If Arsenal try and play like that against better teams, they're going to get picked off. It may have been their strategy yesterday to play against Fulham because they know they're a lesser side. I agree with you on Laka's goal. It was mainly awful defending. Just no one picking up Lacazette at all. Hector was shocking. Like shocking, terrible defending. Awful. And then, you know, you kind of look at even Aubameyang's goal. Poor defense. Like no one picking up Aubameyang. You let him cut inside. You know what he's going to do. You need to show him down the line. For me, Fulham yesterday were terrible.
I find it a bit harsh because they still have Mario Lemina that's coming in. Areola. I think if Abubakar took his first opportunity he had with the miscommunication between the defender and goalkeeper, Arsenal's goalkeeper, I think the game would have changed. It would have been something different. I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the game, but it would have given them a different chance at it. So, you know, it's the game. I think it's behind them now.
Yeah, I mean, thank God it's behind them. Even if you look at Gabriel's goal, that was
shocking marking, shocking defending.
He takes the corner, Willian takes the corner, crosses it in. If you actually look at the defending on that goal, Hector turns his back.
Yeah.
He turns his back. Yeah. What Premier League defender from a corner turns their back? They'll be down even maybe by like February, March. If they carry on playing like that, forget about it.
They still, I mean, it's the first game. This season's going to be a different one. It's going to be a difficult one. They haven't had enough time off. They weren't playing against kids. They were playing against Laka or Aubameyang, players that are going to punish you if you make a mistake. So, first game, give them the benefit of the doubt.
So you want to go on to Liverpool Leeds?
Liverpool Leeds, yes. Where to start? I was actually, if you guys see the video we put a few days ago, all the predictions were right.
No.
The only one I got wrong was the Leeds. I said Leeds were going to cause a massive problem to Liverpool, which was the case. They played really well. The 3 goals they scored were absolutely beautiful. The first one where he cuts in Trent and Gomez were absolutely shocking.
They were missing, mate.
It happens, but they were shocking. Like the mistakes champion of Europe, champion of England, champion of Konami, whatever. I mean, you can't defend like this against a team that... They made Bamford look like prime Ronaldo or something. He was just all over the pitch doing, you know, runs, getting the ball, assisting. He was very good overall game for me.
Listen,
shocking defending.
Nah.
But
for me, Leeds United, Leeds fans, big up yourself because you took it to Liverpool and you made them look shaky. I'll be the first one to hold my hand up to say I was not expecting that. I thought that was going to be Leeds' embarrassment. They played well. They came out, they attacked, they were on the front foot.
Yeah.
Liverpool have a very high line. Leeds countered that. I think for the team, you know, coming up from the Championship, they also had a high line. They were trying to play football. They had more possession than Liverpool.
Yeah.
They had more passes than Liverpool.
Yeah. I saw them last year. I knew they would come up and put a big fight. Bielsa, that's his style. He's going to defend high. He's going to press high. You'll lose the ball. 2-3 touches, he'll put that pressure on you.
For me,
you'll lose the ball.
They played well. The only thing that let them down was their defence a little bit. Koch, he was to blame for, I think, at least 2 or 3 of the goals. The penalty was his, the handball.
What about the Salah's second penalty?
Penalty, that was shocking from Rodrigo. I think they paid £27 million to lose the first game of the season. That's basically what happened. The guy comes in, he tries to come back where he shouldn't be. I know it's desperate at the end of the game. They're trying to hold on for the draw. They played really well, but that was an awful tackle in the box to give away that penalty. I get onto Salah's goal, the second one. I don't know what he had on his boot, but that... So first of all, finish was sublime, but he had way too much time. You look at the build-up play, when the ball comes to Salah, there's 4 men on Van Dijk, and Salah has space. They all get attracted to Van Dijk, and no one's on Salah.
Yeah, but
the most dangerous player.
The reason why they are is just before Van Dijk scored a header. So they don't want to make the same mistakes. Maybe Bielsa just shouted, guys, 4 on him or 3. The guy's like 6'9". He's like playing against Thor.
Yeah.
The guy is massive. You have to double up on him. You're creating spaces. Salah's execution was extremely fast.
Yeah.
Touch, boom, top corner.
Yeah.
He was celebrating. I was still looking at the ball. I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
So no, he was very. I mean, it's Salah, man.
That was clinical.
He's
ridiculous.
Hat-trick, first game.
Salah's ridiculous.
We can do like 15 videos about him and how his execution, how intelligent he is, how smart he is in his movement.
So Klish's goal for Leeds, again, analysing that one, for me, it was just... All of the goals pretty much came down to poor defending or poor marking of some sort. The attacking play from both sides was really good. And again, I'll put my hands up. I didn't give Leeds a chance in that game. They played really well. They really impressed me.
I did.
And I think if they... No, you did.
I did.
You did. I'll give you that one. The season's long. Calm down.
I did,
the season's long.
Yeah.
No,
I did.
We'll get onto that. We'll get onto that. The season's long. Calm down. But yeah, Klish's goal. Gini didn't continue to mark. He should have stayed with the player. He should have carried on the marking when the player went into the box. So for me, it's poor marking from Gini. From my perspective, I think Liverpool slightly edged it and deserved to win the game.
Definitely.
I think they deserved to win the game.
Yeah.
I guess the romantic football person inside of me wanted Leeds to get something from that game, but that's not how football works. It's not because you want something to happen that it's going to be like that.
I did feel like Liverpool, as soon as they were under the pressure or they conceded a goal, they just put the next gear. It's like it felt like they were always in the control of this game. They always, even if they conceded, I felt like they could still nick it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
And I think they felt that as well.
Yeah,
I think they felt that even if we concede this, Leeds were going to score.
Yeah, we're still going to score.
Yeah. West Ham, Newcastle.
Yes.
So I want to focus on this one a little bit because Newcastle obviously have made a number of new signings. Some of them started yesterday. Some of them didn't start yesterday.
Some of them scored.
But that was the difference. So for me, watching that game, the difference between Newcastle this year and Newcastle last year, if you see who affected the game, look at the score sheet.
Yeah.
2 players that they signed, Hendrick and Wilson. Wilson, if he can stay fit, people know he can score goals. I think that's a great signing for them. Hendrick is proven in the league as well. And Jamal Lewis had a phenomenal game.
Very good.
Left back position, up and down, marking, getting forward. You can see the boy's hungry. He wants to do well. But that was the difference for me yesterday. The difference was the players that they signed, the ones that came in, they want to make a difference. They're the ones that impacted the game the most. Again, West Ham, I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on in that club. Poor defending, poor marking, poor formation, I don't know what they're doing. They don't have any creativity. They put Antonio up front. They expect the guy to pull down trees. I mean, I don't know, man.
I had a feeling, although I'm a big fan of Antonio, I had a feeling Newcastle would edge it. That's what happened. I found it very...
Guys, watch the last video, see what he said. He's lying. He said that West Ham, Antonio, is going to do something. Don't lie. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
If, as I said, I'm going to be a politician now, if he is confused, please write it down.
Nah, mate.
Because my prediction was Newcastle to edge it.
No.
Newcastle to edge it, but Antonio to be a threat. So he wasn't a threat.
So you were wrong.
But Newcastle edged it. So I was right. 50-50. Let's agree to disagree. No, to go back on the game, I think it was a very good display of what a transfer window can change in a club.
100%.
But I do think that West Ham fans and knowledgeable people that know the game think of West Ham here, and the owners and the actual club is right here. They're not living up to what you expect from West Ham, whether it's the transfer market, whether it's the results, the performance, nothing's going their way. It's like the fans are expecting something that's just not given. I do feel that they've gone down, they've regressed in terms of shopping on the market.
Definitely.
Because a few years back, if you guys remember, West Ham fans can confirm, they went out and bought players like Mascherano, Tevez.
It's almost like the owners of the club thought that they're going to go into this big stadium, rely on the fact that West Ham have a loyal fan base, a big fan base. They moved from Upton Park. I've been to Upton Park, probably one of the best grounds that I've been to in terms of atmosphere.
Clubs as well.
In London.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to the Olympic Stadium, but I can't imagine that the atmosphere is the same. It's almost like they thought we're going to go to a bigger stadium, more ticket receipts, more money, more this, more that, more merchandising, bigger club, whatever. Doesn't work like that, my friend. If you're not winning games and you get relegated to the Championship and you've got this big stadium that you need to fill.
I think this season's going to be a very long and tough season for them, definitely.
If they don't bring anyone in the transfer window and they're going to play football like that, again, I'll put them down there with Fulham and West Ham.
Sullivan, go Hackney Marshes. There's a few players you'll find there because you don't want to spend, and I know the fans are getting irritated. First game, you won't be. There's going to be a lot of problems in this club. So you go there, get a few players, and bring them in.
Trust
it worked with Antonio. It would work with others. Yeah,
Simple.
Simple.
Because the riots are coming.
Yeah,
they're coming for you.
Yeah, they're not having this, you know.
See West Ham fans.
No. The tickets. No, on a serious note, the tickets are expensive. The fans are going to come back. What? It's a matter of 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
He needs to step it up. That hat is not cutting it anymore. He needs to sort it out, mate. I'm not having it.
Crystal Palace, Southampton. You want to start with that one?
Yes, so that game we covered it, on our Instagram, covered a few bits. Southampton were all over Crystal Palace, all over. But for me, it was I think the possession was 72% for Southampton. Can't concede this possession at home.
So I think there's two key things for me in that game from what I saw. Number one, I think Goethe had a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
He ate his Weetabix for breakfast,
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
And it would have been very, very different because from what I saw, Southampton played well.
Yeah.
Southampton played football, they played well. The area where I think it was a big, big mismatch for me was Zaha and Walker-Peters. I know Walker-Peters came from Spurs, but if I look at some of the plays and I look at the areas of weakness, it was that Zaha matched up with the right back because even if you look at the goal, I think Walker-Peters thought it was the drinks break still from last season. He was at the halfway line somewhere. I don't know what he was doing.
I was hearing everything the manager was saying, and he kept talking about a red zone. I don't know what he was on about. Put it in the red zone, put it in. And the guy who was in charge of this transition was Romeo. So I expect better than him. He was so slow on the ball. He was slow in the game the whole time. Every time he got the ball, to release it and to, get players involved and distribute the game, breaking the lines, he's not that player.
Amalgamation of the game yesterday for me seems like they were unlucky. They should have got something from it. But my God, when your keeper's like that, when your keeper's on form, there's nothing you can do about it. There's times when you watch
the game,
Nick Pope, you watch Edison, you watch Allison, you watch these players, Henderson last year for Sheffield United, you can't do anything. Sometimes as a striker or as an attacking player or you come up against this goalkeeper and you just think to yourself, I'm not going to score today.
Yeah.
I should have had 2 or 3 goals.
Felt like this.
I'm not going to score today. And it's frustrating, but hats off to the keeper.
Definitely.
I think he kept them in the game. So that's it. Exciting first day.
Definitely, yeah.
We'll see what else is to come.
Mm-hmm.
We're really excited to keep on making these videos. Hope you're enjoying the content. So from me, goodbye, stay well.
And for me, subscribe, like, share, and most importantly, give us your opinion on everything we do.
Yes, peace out.
Peace. See you guys.